There we go. Whew. Let's just skip that. And jump right back into Kamui Detsu. Get this going. Hello, World Wide Web. I'm
Get the
Shado.
Shado is now live. Streaming Call of the Wild, The Angler, Will Fishin and Pickle Beer.
Yes. So, hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the universe now for this errand. Welcome back to The Angler. All a while. And yes, I got this at the store today. It's best made pickle brand, sour pickle beer. It is beer, and it does taste like pickle. Poulter wanted me to.
You had me at Pickle Beer.
Yeah, Poulter wanted me to open this up out there so she could smell it and taste it and see what I thought. I was gonna do that on stream, but it was literally like 2 minutes ago, so I barely had any of this already. And I gotta say, like, I wish you'd have seen the look on my face, because smelling it is definitely between beer and pickle. But tasting. Oh my god! Oh, it's like drinking pickle juice. And I'm not a fan of drinking pickle juice. It's not pickled beer, mad slash. It is pickle. Pickle. It's green screened out over here. It is green screened out because it's just a green can with greenness.
I drink pickle juice.
Okay, you might love this. Brewed and canned by Martin House Brewing Company. But yeah, it's like best made brand pickle there. So it's like, if you know your pickles, you know best made. Like, it's not as big of a brand as Vlasic, but it's not a small pickle brand. It's like they're at least a national brand. It's 5% alcohol by volume. Oh, salty and sour. Like, I can't, like, it smells more like beer than it tastes. It just tastes like pickle juice. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I've made some choices today. But I am slightly happy. I went to the grocery store today, which is where I found the pickle beer. And today it only costs $300 to do a run of groceries.
Evening Decker,
So,
how's life treating you? It's kicking me in the balls.
okay, Cataclysm.
LOL.
Yeah, it's been kicking me in the ball. Like, if you notice, I got the little Band-Aid there. I've been very careful about not putting my finger on too many things. You'll know if I do because I'll scream. Sunday, I went with a bunch of family over to Poulter's uncle's. They were building a gazebo, and so it was a big family project. And like, yeah, you want to help out? And I'm like, yes, I'd love to help family. So I went to go help family. Family. Can I walk forward? Yes, I'm somehow actually standing on my. Is my boat underwater? That's a problem. Okay, well, let's just continue fishing, hoping for the best. What was I doing? Oh, right. We gotta get a proper. Right, we gotta get our nerd. Hey, Cronny. Where's the alert thing? It's supposed to pop up there. It didn't pop up where it usually does. Weird. Anyway, journal. Challenge.
Hello?
The eel. Are they a? I feel like the eel is a night fish, right? Yes. So it's nighttime right now. It's getting towards night. So let's go back to our eel spot. Let's hope for the best here. Eel Lake is up there. So, come on, you son of an ass. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. fast travel there, head north a bit, and we can find ourselves by the river. And work on getting ourselves an eel. See if that'll work out for us.
Wazazaze.
Hello,
Was going for some salmon, you saw it. Got the Goldbrook trout down there.
Nice, nice. Where are we right now? We're at about the spot. Let's head back a little closer there. Okay.
Am I dreaming, or are you fishing with steering wheel El Neo Pride Pog?
Oh yeah, I got the stick is my right stick, and I got the clutch. Oh well, first gotta pop out the bottom fishing rig. I don't have the bottom fishing rig set
A
up.
local chocolate store once sold
Okay, well let's set up the
chocolate-covered
bottom
pickles.
fishing rig.
They were surprisingly good.
Okay, we want a bottom rig with.
You should play Star Trek Online, it's a fun game.
Okay, the Ruttelflug. Monofilament there. What's a good size for the... What were we trying before with the dang eels?
This is the most creative fishing style I've ever seen, NGL.
Okay, so get that out, and then we hold the clutch. And the funny thing is I cast the best I can with this setup, because here it's set to be the most sensitive, and the gear down and up, it's always at 100% and completely straight. So set that back, and then forward, and boom. Boom. 39.2, not bad. But not only have I fishing with a wheel, but our beer is Pickle. It's Pickle beer. It is 5% alcohol by volume. It's Pickle beer. I saw it today. It was weird. Never seen it before. I had to get it.
Lot of
I
crabs
regret
with
it.
bottom rig. If it doesn't work, obviously bait or hook size.
Yeah, but I gotta use the bottom rig for the eel. I put a number 3 hook on there. It's not the smallest, not the biggest. We're trying to go for a gold rank eel. I can't remember what the size hooks we were using for the eel before, though. The size hooks we were using with the how was. Remember who you are.
Fucking pickle beer. Well, cheers.
It's just...
In Star Trek Online, I named my ship USS Jenkins NCC 1989.
But when it comes to like fishing with the wheel, most of it is still this. I'm just kind of sitting here looking at the game. But when it comes time to get the bites, I kick the accelerator, and then I use the clutch to bring it in, use the accelerator to pull. It's just a quick back and forth with my left and right leg and stuff. Set the power with the D-pad over here. All that fun stuff. It's surprisingly lower body exercise for fishing with the wheel. You'd think it'd be like, get that fishing, but no, this is a left analog stick, which you really don't use at all when fishing in this. Oh, reminds me though, I forgot to set the one thing, let's see. I'm gonna load up the Logitech G Hub, because there's one thing...
Salute Decker waving hand.
When I fish, I like to set this here, the operating range, set that to 560. 900 is great for American Truck Simulator. You want to have the full range of the steering wheel. But in this, when driving around, it really helps when you don't have to go
Flawless victory.
all the way in order to get the turn, considering it's emulating an analog stick. So, being able to actually properly use it helps.
I do remember play Star Trek Online. Wasn't
man.
bad, but just love fishing and SnowRunner, and now Deus Ex got it for 4.37 with taxes.
Not bad, not bad. What I'd like to get is an eel with some crabs. The crabs are worth a lot of gold medals. I got tons of gold medals from the crabs. How many gold medals do I have in this? 13. I got 0 diamond and 0 legendary. 555 green stars. I could probably go to the Psycho Couple and see if they got anything for sale. Anything to increase my fishing power. Ah, man, it's like I want my beer, but all the beer I have is pickled beer. Holter tasted a little bit of this, and her reaction was to tell me that if I decide I'd rather have some of my regular beer, it's fine. Don't torture myself. I keep thinking I'm gonna get used to this, and I'll just be able to sip down, you know? Oh, God. Damn. It tastes so much like pickle. Like pickle juice. Made in Texas by Texans. Okay.
I bought a bunch of stuff yesterday, like every lure size, and just bring the Jeep.
Wait, what is it? It says 12 fluid ounces crispy. Like in parentheses, this is crispy. 4.7% alcohol by volume. It's crispy pickle beer. Crispy. Oh. Oh, the crabs loved a red one, don't they? Well, we got a hot dog on the end of this. What do the eel like? I forgot to check. They like hot dogs. 1.5 kilo. Is the number 3 too big?
And the body count rises.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Man, this pickle beer is just doing my head in, man. Oh, but they also started carrying the Japanese, well, the not Japanese ramen over at my Walmart. I really would have known if they had been carrying it before now, but they weren't, trust me. But I saw it today. And
I
was
do
like, huh.
pickle juice like a sip like a weirdo, but drinking pickle-flavored beer, man. That will slow you down. I see the aspect, lol.
I mean, I don't even know if this is really that
Scolias.
carbonated.
Thanks for following.
Oh, it is carbonated. I just can't keep it in my mouth long without being like, ugh. It's like that old commercial, bitter beer face. What is it? But yeah, they got. I got a couple of the. Let me tell me if I miss a bite by the time I get back. I won't be long.
Pickle-flavored White Claw. The irony.
Pickle flavored White Claw. The irony? Well, I didn't see anything happen. I didn't see anything.
Literally as you left.
Literally as I left. Show a clip. Someone clip it if it's literally as I left. I don't believe you, Mad Slasher. I don't believe you.
Well, shit.
What? Wait. I don't believe either of you. Anyway, as I was saying, they had the American-made Japanese cup noodles. Now, the thing about these is that we recognize that the Japanese cup noodles are way better than what you get in America. The concept of this, what they sell to you, they're saying, this is what they have in Japan. As someone who has been to Japan and has had this in Japan, trust me, it's not. This has about, at best, a third
You missed
the
the
amount.
bite.
Everyone's saying I missed the bite. I don't. I. Where's the clip? Where's the clip? Where's the clip of me missing this bite? Yeah. Anyway. Ugh.
Moroccan cup is my favorite.
But, yeah, you can tell this is the American version because absolutely all of the text on it is in English, except for the katakana there. Shifudo noodle. So, shifudo noodle. Yeah, seafood noodle. And they also carry the curry. Now, I don't particularly care for this one. It's the same deal. Everything's in English except for the katakana. Cup noodle curry. So, cup noodle curry. Now, the thing is about the curry is it doesn't taste like ramen. It tastes like curry. It's a fine flavor if you're into that. But I like ramen. So... But I never had the Japanese version of this, but I did have the real Japanese version of this, and oh my god, is it good! The American version of the Japanese version has about a third as much of the fun little nuggety ingredients on it, and it's generally speaking lesser. But it's still got the right flavor, so it's got it where it counts. That's still good. It's still good. It's still good. So, but it also costs like $2 a cup, which is a bit much considering the fact that the actual like straight up Japanese one costs like, well, it probably costs more now. But when I had that way back when, it was only like.
Since you left and got a bite and now back, well. Fuck you, LOL.
I still don't see the clip. Hey, Tara. Hi. There's a Tara girl. Tara want the pickle beer? Yeah, you don't want the pickle beer. I don't want the pickle beer. No, you can stay. I'm sorry about scaring you with the pickle beer.
Decker 4 Terra, Decker 4 Terra.
She's leaving now. Pickle beer was enough. She's like, that's it.
I'm not that good with tech. I'm the wheel man, LOL.
Ugh. I could save the rest of these cans and give them to my uncle. I don't know. I can't. I don't want to waste it, but it's like, I don't want to drink it. It is so fucking pickle. Message about pickles. Welcome back, Gaming Phone. What the hell are you talking about?
Starting the game now. Think I have the same mission. Sorry for pickles.
Oof. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I was telling the story about this. About this weekend. Putting together the gazebo. Well, part of it was the roof. Which involved big sheet metal. And of course it had that little peely plastic that you had to get off. And so... it was a group effort, people holding it down, and I was working on peeling the plastic. And I just, grab it with my giant man hands and peel the plastic back. And so I'm getting in the groove of it, going,
I
going, going,
won't
going,
spoil
going,
it.
going, 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 yanking up the plastic. And then I go to grab at the plastic, and I grab the edge of the sheet metal and slice deep into my finger there. And so I pull back like, ow, I look and I see cut and I see blood coming, and I'm like, that's not good. And so take it back like, that shouldn't be. And yeah, the blood's dripping down, blood's dripping on the ground. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go get this cleaned up real quick, don't worry. So I go inside and I get to the sink, and I'm like running under the sink, and I'm looking, and the blood just keeps flowing. And I'm like, oh, this is a bit deeper than I thought. Well, rinse it under the sink for a bit, look at it, blood still just flowing, like didn't slow down at all, like rush. And I'm like,
How's the wound?
uh-oh. So it took several minutes of hold a hand up, apply pressure to get it to stop bleeding. Then wound a Band-Aid around it real tight, and I got back to work and trying to help with this, that, and the other. But then I was like trying to grab at the plastic and pull on it, and it would be like on the edge of my finger, and it would pull it back open and hurt like hell. It was burning and all kinds of problems there. And I bled through that Band-Aid, so I had to switch that out. And since then, I've been just changing the bandage every 12 hours, rinsing off the area, rubbing it with a little bit of antibacterial soap, rinsing it off, and dabbing it dry and putting a new Band-Aid on. Still hurts like hell, still can't really use that finger. Problem. I'm getting a little bit more used to it, where I am more just naturally going at things without that finger. But that also sucks, because that's been making muscles sore that I don't use particularly often under normal circumstances. And it's still like surprisingly deep, so I'm like, well, how long is this going to take to really heal? That's the thing that's bothering me. Oh, also, good news for those who don't know. They're finally adding another state.
Like Big Smoke once said, keep it clean, keep the value in it.
But we got about a week until they add, I think, Missouri to American Truck Simulator. So, yay. Finally another state after so long. Like, they actually announced the release date for it. And there's going to be, like, underground, or not necessarily, well, yeah, underground, but not, like, carved out inside of mountains.
Any chance you've had a tetanus shot in the last 10 years?
No. How would I know if I have tetanus? Would it be within 48 hours? Ooh. I don't want the pickle beer. Ugh.
Almost getting to Illinois, and I'm in Wisconsin. That's what I'm waiting for.
Ooh.
Texas to Wisconsin.
Ugh. God damn. This stuff is nasty. Why did I set up like 4 other cans of it over here? I'm here like, okay, I got my beers ready for when I need to get my beer going. I'm not gonna open another one of these. Jesus Christ! If I'm getting another beer, it's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna wash my mouth out
Ever
with
have
something.
4 Locos?
No, but I've heard things about Four Loko. Ooh. Oof. Not that they're necessarily unpleasant, but they lead to, of all the poor life choices you can have,
I've tried it, don't.
that's a pretty poor one. Wait a minute. My My stuff went from being 0.9 under to 0.0. It was bitten. Damn it, you was right. You wasn't fibbing. My bait was sitting there, not under this. Ugh. Let's see about bringing it back in a bit. Get it to where it can be somewhere nice and deep.
I'm sure it will heal faster than you think. Where's your spot? Try to help if possible.
Oh, I'm by Eel Lake. Just southwest of Eel Lake by the little branch of that river. That's not, there's no official name for that. I just call that Eel Lake because we were catching so many eels in it and it looks like an eel. I think we found something. A crab.
Lockjaw, muscle spasms especially in stomach, difficulty swallowing, fever, headache, and symptoms take 3 to 21 to start.
3 to 21 hours or days?
Days.
Stomach muscle spasms.
Damn.
So, if I'm fine tomorrow... well, if I'm fine in a month, fine.
But at the same time, was the metal really rusty?
No. It was fresh sheet metal. I believe it was aluminum, might have been steel.
Probably okay then.
It's just... ouch. Ah! Bleeding all over the place. Why did I get... of course, why I got this. I got this because I was thinking like, hey guys, pickle beer! Ha ha!
Grandma always told the story of losing a sibling to it, so I get little overcautious.
That's fair, that's fair.
Joining the same mish, going by the Crete shop, we shall see. Pickles.
I love pickles. I love dill pickles. This is a bit more dill than, like, I like dill pickles. I like Polish spicy. I'm not
Decker.
that big of a fan of bread and butter. I mean, it's just like, hey, what are you doing eating pickles? You should be eating candy if this is what you're after. Hello, Anthony Watson. Hello. I've made poor life choices today. Sour pickle beer. I do say that if you are the kind of person who likes drinking pickle juice, this might be right up your alley.
Me either. Sweet or bread and butter pickles not for me.
What the fuck?
But surprisingly have had a good chocolate-covered dill pickle.
Oh, that's not good.
This may sound crazy, but my friend once dipped the infected finger in bleach and it worked. It pushed the infection right out.
Well, it couldn't have been that deep then, but how long was it a dip? How deep did the bleach go? I was just looking on my local town's Facebook. Like I said, I live in bumfuck nowhere, and evidently there was an assault and murder recently. And it's like, that's unusual. Okay. From the looks of it, it was at a gas station. It's like, fuck. I think I've been to that gas station. Like, there's not that many of them in town. And it's like, eesh. Hey, our thing is moving around. We gotta get it to settle. Come on, thing. Stop moving around. There we go.
Dang. Do you live in Wolf Creek?
Ah.
Surprised face.
Three 20-somethings ganged up on one old guy and beat him to death. So I was like, well, that's not good.
Old horror movie. How does it feel to live in bumfuck nowhere?
Well, normally it's like, nothing ever happens out here. That's nice. Now it's like, it's a good thing I'm strapped. Oy. Or maybe I could just throw pickled beer at him.
Gas station. Worked there. Thank God no one died. But after someone was fired and killed himself. I was fired next.
Oof. Gotta.
What's up with gas stations? Jeez.
Gas stations are, they tend to be seen as like easy targets because
Inverted or reversed, here we go.
it's an
Pickles.
open enough area. Tends to be under a good amount of light, but with a lot of dark shadows kind of area. It's easy to surround someone. And when you're in a gas station, you are doing something where you're usually like looking at a small area. You're not paying as much attention around you. Now, because of this, there are plenty of people out there who do put up their, like, they put up their defenses around gas stations. People will come swarming in on someone in a gas station, and as soon as they sense danger, out comes the gun, and pop, pop, down goes the bad guy. Like, that happens a lot, too. But it's because it's easier than in other instances to catch someone unawares. And usually in gas stations, you're already dealing with an issue where you are doing a monetary transaction, so you don't go there if you don't have money. Like, at least something.
So holding a gun while filling up makes sense.
To an extent.
If you don't like the drink, then why are you forcing yourself to keep drinking it?
Well, because I don't want to waste it. I grew up way too
I
starving
did explain
to
this
waste
myself,
anything.
but basically see every form of life. Kinda like a bar, you see and hear it all.
Oh, man. Ugh. That's nasty. I see all these little fishies fishing around here. Like, look at that fish all fishing down there.
I get ya. I hate wasting food. I got a crab, yay. How's the missus?
She's all right. She's been enjoying Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now it's not to say that she thinks it's the best thing. Yeah, but she's just been having fun. It's just one of those games. It's an Assassin's Creed. We liked Odyssey, and it's made by the same team who did Odyssey, and you can have fun with it. She didn't care for Valhalla. She played that for a bit and then put it down forever. But yeah, she's been enjoying Shadows. But it's also we're having fun just laughing at some of the really janky animations in the cutscenes, especially. There was one part with Naue, like, I think it was after a romance or something. She's there lying on the roof with the other person, and they're just chatting up about, like, romance and life and whatever the hell. But the thing that I remember mostly is how there was snow on the roof, and they're laying in it. And the game has really impressive snow deformation tech that was not utilized. They just kind of merged through it like a PlayStation 1 game. And it's made even worse by the fact that the animation was so stiff. Like the new opening of The Simpsons, Marge turning her head and smiling stiff. Like now way there on the rooftop, head like half in the snow, like body completely still. She's talking, head turns, she's talking. It is like, Jesus Christ! It's just like, what the fuck? But the gameplay loop is enjoyable if you just like sitting down and having some fun Assassin's Creed-ing your way around Fake
That
Japan.
is messed up.
It's just kind of hilarious that, like, the game was made with, like, people have shown off that the game's end credits are over 2 hours long. Evidently, they used something like, they outsourced something like 10,000 jobs. It is like an insane number of people who worked on the game, and like there are a few things that do look really nice. The weather and the seasons and the way that it deals with the effects of things is almost as good as Red Dead 2. Like, yes, we've seen better on older gen hardware, but from Rockstar. That's not the norm. Like, the norm isn't anywhere close to that. And Assassin's Creed Shadows gets close to that in that regard. It's just everything else is generic Assassin's Creed game or PlayStation 2 quality. Like, it's just kind of how that is. You know, the classic Ubisoft quadruple A experience. Whew. I'd really love to catch a goddamn son of a bitch. It's almost 5 in the morning already. It's 4:28. What? How are we sitting here this long with what they want, how they want it, at where they go, and they ain't showing up?
I'd like to think we're buddies, let me help.
Oh, what's this say? #1 seafood instant noodles in Japan.
Chum salmon mish?
But I'm still. Is chum salmon an evening fish? Because I still like the eel is an evening fish, and we're here for the eels. Chum salmon's not evening. Do I? Oh crap! Do I still have the mission for the chum salmon? Yeah, we still got to get the gold rank chum salmon. Now that was, I think, Cranny, I think, if I'm not mistaken, you did that down here off the pier, was it? No, was it the chum salmon you were getting at this lake? You're on the northwest corner of the southeast lake.
I use spoon size 5 down on the right bottom lake.
Yeah, but I gotta do the spinning rig. Is the spoon a spinner? Or am I just dumb? Well, those things not necessarily mutually exclusive. Got these little fish there that are just swimming around, mocking me. He's like, hey, watch it. Oh, I'm drinking this pickle beer.
I was on the north side of that lake. It worked.
Another crab. Damn it. Not even a big crab. Gotta be like
shit.
What's this, a bronze or a juvenile? Silver. Either way, get the hell out of here, you crabby bastard. Drop it right here. Drop it like it's hot.
Prince of Persia budget game from Unisoft was really good.
It looked alright. I didn't grab that one though. I never really got into the Prince of Persia series, so.
Somehow this reminded me of Crocodile Dundee 2. When he used dynamite and the Coast Guard was like, "Oh, it's Dundee, have a nice day."
It's a shame that that's not how it really worked in reality. I don't remember exactly what it was. I don't think I heard the entire story, but effectively the man who Crocodile Dundee was based
LOL
on
Space 42.
was killed by police. Like, after the movies were made. Like, it was a more recent event. Another crab. Get your crabby ass out of here, you crabby.
It was more of a Metroidvania than the others.
This disgusting ass pickle beer. Why?
Crocodile Dundee was gunned down. That's a film.
Ah.
Crocodile Dundee died? What face?
That's just what I heard. I cannot confirm or deny. But the story goes that the man who he was based on, well, yeah, he wasn't really popular with the authorities. One thing led to another, and
Batman drop kicked a child in latest Abbas.
I can see that. I'm trying to remember, because there's always a topic that I start on, but I never quite finish. And I'm like, okay, maybe I could just say to remember next time, and it's next time, and I can't remember.
Why aren't the fishy fishes biting?
I assume that the creepy couple has poisoned the waters specifically to try and take me out. Is that why they sold me this damn pickle beer? It's just it's
Rod Ansel was killed in a shootout with police in 1999.
another crab.
Batman drop kicked a kid into the sea in latest absolute Batman. I meant. You're drinking pickle beer, let me help. Size 5 spoon at the top of bottom right lake. Hope that makes sense. Hey Decker, play the song Fish from Karate Kid 2.
I don't know that song. I don't think I saw Karate Kid 2. Wait, did I even see Karate Kid 1? I'm pretty sure I did, but I might not have. What's with this damn big-ass fish? Is he swimming down there towards my bait? Like, is he going to make things worthwhile? Or is he just dicking with me? Like a dick. He's just dicking with me. He's just leaving. I see him now. Five in the morning.
Beer is meant pickle you, not itself.
I don't like this beer. Don't like this beer. Nasty beer. I'm gonna get the rest of that beer and I'm gonna bring it over to the uncles and I'm gonna be like, here's some beer. You enjoy it. I'm not gonna. Hope you like pickles.
Like me drinking White Claw. Fuck that.
I mean, White Claw is just... yeah. Like, it's not great. It's not necessarily even that pleasant. It's just... yeah. But this is, like... every time it's just a...
Yeah, it's called Fish for Life from the Karate Kid 2 soundtrack. Yes. I didn't miss you.
Hello, Lady Knight. Would you like some pickle beer? Sour pickle beer for you. Best made. Best made. I got 5 more cans of this. I'm not drinking any of them. You want one? I'll send it to you.
I've never drank a pickle-flavored beer, so...
Come on down, Granny. I'll just hand you a pickle beer. You don't have
I
to
can't
finish
drink beer, and in this situation, I'm glad. Do you have bread and butter?
No, this is sour pickle.
I have a beer allergy.
Ballergy. Oh, no.
So no deal on the pickle beer. Just for you, Lady Knight and Decker. Pickle Rick would be proud.
Do you want me to tell you your future?
Like actual bread and butter, not the pickle type.
Who got the who the...
Do you want me to tell you your future?
Hey, wait a minute. I don't need my future told. I need someone to drink this pickle beer. But who isn't me? Ah, crap, I don't know if I can work the cards right with my finger like this. Oh boy. We'll find out.
What happened to your finger?
Oh, it got cut off. gonna die of tetanus in a bit. But until then, still gotta finish that damn Chucky review.
If you eat buttered bread with the beer, it might help. I'll take the second card. Send me the beer, LOLJK.
I can't. Okay. There we go. Okay. First one, Lady Knight. 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Whew.
Nice. Smiley face.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Alright. Often this card
I've
means
learned
you've
to
been
wear
through
a
a period
plaster so I don't get cut with a knife.
of... You've been through a period of difficulty and now feel the need for introspection and solitude. You're examining what you've experienced, trying to understand what it all means so you can plan for your future. This is the Come Out of the Storm card. Sometimes it shows you're starting to recover after a physical illness or injury. Okay, now let's see if I can do this for me. Dang this finger. Making things all the more difficult.
Fuck, I feel like an asshole now. Did want you to be in pain. Maybe share the second card.
Okay. The Emperor.
I was AFK and that card shuffle with the moans sounded like pooping LUL.
I could see that. The moan by itself, no, but with the card shuffle in there. Oh, I didn't check what the Emperor's number was. Well, I'll find it. Oh, okay. Whew. Come on.
I broke my right wrist in 2006. Made tarot readings dreadfully difficult.
Oof.
We quitting early tonight?
Why would we be quitting early? My hand is just busted. Like, that's just how it is. When the Emperor appears in a reading, look for issues related to authority. Although the Emperor represents worldly power, he is not a despot or tyrant. He wants the best for everyone. He is a symbol of responsibility, intelligence, and courage who fights for what he believes in. As such, he's a protective male figure who teaches how to govern wisely in the world. He may also describe your own father and your relationship to him. That's not it. That is absolutely not it.
King Arthur. Smiley face.
The Emperor is not representative of my dad. Or my relationship to my dad. No. I mean, I guess technically I still have a relationship to my dad in that I am made of part of my dad.
Could be you though.
It's, it's kind of like the whole thing with Hellblade 2: Senua's Saga, where I personally really liked the story. I understand, like, the first one hit deeper on a more general level, whereas the second one is a much more honed in on Senua on a personal level, and unless you recognize the themes, it might not be as obvious, but it still kind of annoys me that a lot of internet personalities out there seem to pretend like it had no story, or like nothing made any sense, or this, that, or the other, and it's like they just don't get it. Because, like, one of the biggest loose ends of the first game was Senua's father. He was the only one other than Senua from that village to survive, so he's technically out there somewhere. Senua's Saga 2 points out that even if he wasn't, he still is. Because Senua is still partly her father. But that still, like, it hammers home the points of your parents are part of you, but that still doesn't necessarily define you. Your own choices define you. It's a goes into that a lot, in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different angles.
Poulter, and you really opened my eyes to that game.
But a lot of people just seem to not seem to be able to pick up on that part of the subtext of the main text. And I think people get a little too hung up on the, wait, so are the giants real or not? Because they know about the psychosis and this and that, but then they're like, but are the giants real? Because they can't figure out how that could possibly be real, but they can't figure out how the psychosis can explain it away if everyone else is also seeing it and is doing this, that, or the other. And it's like, you're missing the forest for the trees. It doesn't matter if the giants are real or not. They are real to Senua. They are a thing she has to deal with. That's it. It doesn't matter if you understand how someone else sees it. It matters how your life, you perceive it, and how you deal with the shit before you. But.
Not trying to interrupt. I'd go for brook trout or shum salmon place I recommend. I didn't nerd. Respect.
It's 5:41. I'll wait till 6 or 7. When's it going to be considered daytime? Or is it just because the sun's up? I want to give the eel the best shake I can, but Jesus.
Decker is weird.
Yeah. Sitting here fishing with a steering wheel, sipping pickle beer. Like, I can't be like, oh no, what the yes, Hey Tara, how are you doing? Okay, you are out of frame. Great. What if I just turn this?
Does it work better with the lure moving?
Not a bottom fishing rig. I can't get Tara in frame without getting
The morning
monitor
and
in
evening
frame.
hour transfers are the longest hours somehow, I swear.
Oh, my head, ugh. How is this pickle... I feel like this is doing my head in general, like, ugh.
Space Marine 3 already officially announced.
Nice! Hey, Tara.
Terra is the queen.
Yeah,
You're in a pickle.
she's just loafing over here out of sight. Ooh.
Did you get any more normal beer for Thursday?
But Thursday is also when I'm supposed to get my new headset cable in. So.
Yay.
Oof. Hello. Now I also got chips. I got the bag of the original potato chips. But I also got some French onion dip. Now you might be saying to yourself, Deca, that's just sour cream and onion with extra steps. Well, hey, it's fine. Sometimes we like to put it together as we go.
When are we snow trucking?
I don't know. I was checking my Epic Games page recently, actually, and I realized that at some point
That sounds
or another,
like a perfect chip.
I at some point or another, I must have claimed MudRunner on Epic Games as a free game at one point because it's in my Epic Games library, and I'm like, oh, so I have MudRunner, I have SnowRunner. Okay, I forgot I had MudRunner. I was sitting here contemplating: do I get MudRunner? Do I not? I don't know. Some say it's good for this, that, or the other. But I might play MudRunner sometimes. I don't know. I got it on Epic Games. So where the hell are these dang eels? I'm just gonna go out into this river with my pants down till they swim up my butt.
Dad joke of the day. This morning, Siri said, "Don't call me Shirley. I had accidentally left my phone in airplane mode." As a non-fisher person, what happens if you take and throw rocks, skipping them across the pond?
Well, as a don't know how to skip rocks person, I have no idea. I assume at the very least you'll scare the fish. Ugh. I'm almost done this damn can of disgusting ass pickle beer. I like pickles.
This is where you need a good audible book if it was real life. If I told you once, I might have told you once. Listen to the crony here. He's here to help. Put lemon in it.
It's sour enough.
Oh, Dado.
Ugh. Ugh. Hera, help me. Pickle beer is gonna kill me.
Jeez, man, that hurt me.
Hera. I just get my cat here, just right here, just being a cat.
At lady_night_of_sarcasm, do you remember when Mally's had the chocolate-covered pickles?
Okay, there. It has a flavor?
What is the alcohol percentage in that drink?
4.7. really not
No.
worth it.
I avoid everything except sweet pickles now and again, or relish, or restaurant fast food burgers.
Even then, I prefer dill relish.
What gave you the idea of buying pickle beer?
I saw pickle beer and I was like, I've never seen pickle beer. I'm gonna get the pickle beer and I'm gonna have it on stream like, hey guys, I have pickle beer. Ah! And I'm gonna drink it and it's gonna taste like beer with maybe some kind of pickle flavor to it, and that'll be that. It'll probably taste weird, but I'll get used to it and just keep going. You don't get used to drinking pickle juice. You don't. I'm almost done this damn... I'm almost done with this damn beer. And it is just... I don't want any more. Ever.
Where do polar bears keep their money? The snowbanks.
Sarah, where do you keep your money? Yeah. Be busy.
Tara's money? In Dad's checking account. 4.7 for that? I trusted you, man. LOL JK, but the pickle juice will slow it down. Let's fish. Remember my advice?
Ronnie
You are her
said,
wallet.
go lake spoon pickle.
Fill a jar with it and put pickles in it to see if it makes a tasty pickle. For science.
Honestly, the pickles would probably become infused with alcohol, which would be fine.
Cats consider us their servants. What do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable. At least it's preserving your organs.
Ugh. This is a
Well,
nightmare.
shit. Pickle. Don't use it for pickled eggs?
Ugh. Just feel the saliva glands in my cheeks working overtime trying to clear everything out. Hey, Tara. Okay, Tara, what do I do?
Tried something new yesterday. Dr. Pepper made a blackberry version. Dollar General had a bottle.
You know, but there is, like, there are weird sounding drinks that I really like, such as the one that I wish I could ever find again. They had it for one season and then they stopped carrying it, probably because I was the only person on the planet who actually liked it.
Do you need help, Decker? Does Pearlton need to come in?
Yeah. But the drink that I really... It's not an alcoholic drink. The drink I really liked, I was drinking it on Live and Wide for a while, was hot and spicy Mountain Dew. Flamin' hot Mountain Dew.
MTN Dew Flamin' Hot.
Yeah, Flamin' hot Mountain Dew. That was some good shit right there. It was all the sweetness and goodness of Mountain Dew. Thank you for the look, barely coherent. All the sweetness and goodness of Mountain Dew with a ginger kick in the nuts to make it burn your nostrils and your throat and your tongue and your eyes. It was great.
You have steel stomachs, I swear. I'll stick with my World of Warcraft do.
Okay. That's it. The can is done. The pickle beer has been quaffed. And
It's also blackberry, heh.
I have been fishing till 6 in the morning here, and I ain't caught shit. Well, I got crabs again and again and again. Let's see the chum salmon. Lure spinning ring. Tara, you're moving my stuff.
That's better than 2 Thursdays ago when you went 3 hours got nothing.
I mean, yeah. I would say we don't talk about that, except we clearly just did.
Go to the doctor, they can remove the crabs. Hooray, the torture is over. I'll stick with my Steel Reserves 211 tall 4-pack for $4. No
God
pickles, man.
Damn.
But I'm here to cheer ya on.
Steel Reserve's like 8.8%, if I'm not mistaken. Unless they made a stronger version. See, the problem was last time I did this, because I was using the clutch pedal like all night long. And just doing this over and over and over again.
8.1.
8.1. Okay. My left foot actually got sore. Like, some of the muscles in it just got sore from using the
I'll stick
clutch
with
pedal
my
all
hypnotic
night.
or fruited brandies.
I need something to get this pickle taste. God damn. ID? Okay. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be right back. It's okay. I'm just gonna get a few emergency provisions to...
Don't smoke.
Let's get the, get some tunes going, and I'll be right.
Terracam? I wonder what they are thinking in that board meeting when they decided to make pickle beer. They're making everything pickle. Between us, a pickle beer? Damn. Though there's a store on RT66 that has over 100 varieties of soda, including bacon and pickle. Bacon beer? Holy cow. It's soda, but bacon beer does have promise.
That's better.
Welcome back. What's the nibble?
The Haribo berry candies. I already threw the bag away. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but I saw these at the store today, and I'm like, oh, they still make those. They're just
Too many friggin' options. Then
just-
you get the guy straight out of prison teardrop tattoo and all, and he's like, can I get rainbow unicorn flavor vape? Like WTF?
ah,
I adore those.
the rainbow unicorn vape or the berries. This is just like a gumdrop, but with hard candies on the outside, like little bits of hard sugary candy with a very mild raspberry flavor. Now, a lot of things with raspberry flavors have extremely strong raspberry flavors. This has a wonderful raspberry flavor.
Hey Decker, did you ever review Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
No, I still haven't. So these have a wonderful raspberry flavor
They make a lot of vapes now.
that is not
Nick
overpowering.
is trying to use vapes to wean off from cigarettes, and some of the flavors are out there. What kind of gumdrop is this? Just candy.
It's the
Dropping one of those in
Haribo
that
berry.
pickle beer might work.
It's the Haribo berries. Like, it's just little hard sugar balls covering a gumdrop that makes it look like a raspberry with a
Berry
mild
flavored.
raspberry flavor.
It's awesome, crony.
Oh. Get all that pickle out of there.
The texture of the outside sprinkles just adds to it.
Yeah, I showed it to Poulter. I asked her if she ever had them. She was like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you'd know if you did. And then I had to add, not because they're amazingly, like, mind-blowing, but they are very unique.
The picklification.
Oh.
I do love those berry gummies.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen those. I saw those at the store today, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm getting that too.
I worked at a gas station, vapes are in. Some asked for JoJo flavored vape. I'm sitting there thinking that sounds like a prison roommate. I don't want to know what JoJo tastes like. I used to get mine from Rite Aid, before all local ones closed. Good evening from San Antonio. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm detoxing from the damn pickle beer. Right now I'm having Yangling. I did have pickle beer. It's right. I got the can right there. I got 5 more cans. I ain't gonna drink them. I'm gonna bring them to my uncle and be like, hey! Hey!
Hello, YouTube.
I know you're weird like me. Would you
Get
like...
the cross to cast away ghost demon pics.
I mean...
Gross.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to like it, but you don't get used to the flavor. It was really like just drinking pickle juice. Sour pickle juice. It never got better. I assumed it was going to be like, ugh, as soon as I start, but then I get used to it and I just start drinking them like water. Didn't happen.
Pickles asterisk.
Did not happen. I was fighting to finish it. Everyone is asking me why I'm still going if I hate it so much.
Pickle
It's like,
beer. That's like this one time my nephew wanted me to try bacon-flavored popcorn. It smelled like wet dog food.
that reminds me of the thing I don't care about smoked cheese for. Like, I like cheese, I like smoked things. Smoked cheese always kind of sets me off just because I've experienced too many pet treats that smell like it. And it just doesn't seem like something I should be eating.
Considering my allergy triggers stomach issues and a bathroom run for normal beer, I can't imagine how bad pickle beer would make that on top. Just past halftime, brook trout and chum salmon are waiting, just waiting. LOL.
What's hitting my...
Speaking of things that shouldn't exist, I trust you're going to watch Snow White. You do review horror movies after all. Spicy pickle beer.
Spicy pickle. Could it not be sour and instead be spicy? I might deal with that okay. But if it's sour and spicy, that's just going to be overwhelming. Like, even more overwhelming. Ah, that's some good berries. Well, there's some candy. This is just some sugar with berry flavor. The best.
There is actually a Snow White horror movie out right now. Not just a horrible one Disney remade.
Oh. I could have it as a double feature, like which one's scarier.
Same LOL. If you want to test, you're in Texas. There's spice all around you to toss into your other 5 cans.
I mean,
I think there was also one with Cinderella, like Carrie.
Polter got for a gift from Shells and Good Game. They got her some spicy salt. We haven't used it too much simply because it is first and foremost salt. So things that you'd sprinkle salt on, if you want to kick it up with a little spice and a little flavor, you use the spicy salt, the hot salt instead, and there you go. It works very well for that. But she doesn't eat too many things where she's dashing salt on top of it. So, but I do sometimes. But then I forget about it.
That salt on popcorn?
You could use it for popcorn.
It's called The Death of Snow White.
The Disney one or the horror one? We still gotta specify here.
Horror one.
Okay. I've never been a fan of Disney's live-action remakes, because it's just, it sends the message that the animation one is inferior in some way. And it's like, why are you sending that message? You're fucking Disney. What's wrong with you? Are you unwell? What's happening?
I like your viewpoint.
And there are things that work better in one medium, things that work better in another. And the thing is, when it comes to a classic Disney production, those were generally animated.
The new Stitch one looks fine.
And Disney understood what made animation work and what strengths animation had over live action, and they leaned into that. So when you take that and then you redo it in live action,
Alright, I'm gonna push. I have to place an idea. Catch some fish while speaking your truth.
the stories and films that were designed to take advantage of animation strength, just redone in live action,
Howdy and hail.
kind
all.
of fail on both fronts, both because they no longer have the strengths that animation gave them, and they're not designed with the strengths of live action in
Haven't
mind.
heard from you in a bit, my man.
Hello, Derek. Hello. I just been, this week's been kind of hectic. I almost chopped off my fingy, but it's still there. It's still there, just don't touch anything with it. So we gotta do this, otherwise we'll be screaming the obscenities. And I had some pickle beer. We were screaming the obscenities. But now I have some Yangling beer. So I can get that pickle out of my
Hey,
mouth.
no rush, man. Just glad you're not dead or something, haha.
I always...
You almost chopped it off. What a failure, lol. Beauty and the Beast, though, was cast really well. Emma was a perfect beauty. Not good with auto-tuning. If anyone does sound good with auto-tuning.
Yeah.
But she's an awesome actress, and intelligent characters are one of her perfect roles.
I feel like when Auto-Tune first came out, it was tolerable because you had people who already were in the position they were in because they sounded good in general, getting that slight nudge with Auto-Tune. But today, you have people just completely relying on it, and it is just everything wrong with the music industry. I mean, you already knew that people weren't making it in the music industry because their music was any good. You always knew that there was like the pretty and the marketable ones. It's like there's a reason. Well, there's always the little masters with the puppet strings in the background. In a lot of ways, there's a reason why in UFC and in all the female fighting sports.
Would they auto-tune Elvis? Seriously?
Somehow, the ones that rise to the top
Laziness
are always
creeps
the
in on
pretty
humanity?
marketable ones, and not the ones that are built like Abby from The Last of Us Part 2. Like, until the interesting little situation when Ronda Rousey was offered a position like moving on with her career, like you're going to move away from UFC into these other things, and Ronda Rousey was there like, nah, why should I do that? I'm Ronda Rousey, I'm a badass, I'm going to stick to this and kick ass. And then she was pitted against someone who could actually fight, and they beat the shit out of her. Then she
Milli
joined the
Vanilli?
WWE.
Laughing face. Talk about puppets.
Oh, Milli Vanilli. Oh, that's a... Man, that was showing our age, lady night. These kids these days don't know who the hell Milli Vanilli is, and if you even explain it, they're not going to understand what happened that was wrong. But, yeah, like... I get frustrated when I look at musical artists because
Milli Vanilli, damn, you beat me.
it's really hard to find any that are actually, like, really good at music.
Decker is a badass. Wait, you're asking for merit? What is this BS? We don't do merit here. I didn't like Emma as Belle. She acted the part okay, but I think the role should have gone to a soprano. You don't change Academy Award-winning music for an actor. Crony, I was alive to watch John Lennon. Smiley face. And John Denver.
Yeah, but that reminds me of one thing that's funny to me in like the current state of AAA
Good
gaming.
Charlotte was the MTV puppets.
One thing about the state of like the games industry, especially in AAA, is ballooning budgets, and I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like all these big name actors like end up in these roles in video games, and I know like I have my own personal perspective that isn't necessarily the same as everyone else's, but from where I stand, I don't give a shit if
John died about 6 years before I was born. But damn, not many people can say that. Respect.
like when I was younger, I really liked Bruce Willis as an actor in Bruce Willis movies. Like I
was
don't.
born
I'm
the
not
day
ashamed to say
John
that now.
Lennon
I
got shot.
still like Bruce Willis and Bruce Willis movies. But also around that time, what was the name of that PlayStation 1 game that was the first to really experiment with we got a big actor for the role, and they got Bruce Willis? Not The Fifth Element. That PlayStation 1 game actually couldn't get the rights to Bruce Willis's likeness. So there were a lot of other things about that. Was it Armageddon?
Armageddon?
Was it Armageddon on PlayStation 1? I can't remember exactly. But I remember the game was made, they spent like all their budget. Apocalypse, there we go.
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
That's the name, haha.
so they spent like all their budget on getting Bruce Willis to star in this game. And the gameplay suffered, and it was just like an experiment of getting actors to be in video games. And so I'm a big Bruce Willis fan. I heard the game, gameplay-wise, was shit, and I was never inclined to check it out. I never got it. Like, I might want to do that now just for sheer morbid curiosity, but that star power meant fuck all to me. I'm like, if the game's shit, the game's shit, and I don't want to play it. It's always gameplay, voice.
Games based on movies are always a failure. Die Hard with a Vengeance is my favorite. Maybe of his career, but Die Hard for sure, and the first might be tied for first, but damn, I love Vengeance. Ranty Decker is best Decker.
I remember Die Hard Trilogy on PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn. I had the Sega Saturn version for first, and I got the PlayStation version later, and it ran so much better on
Critical Role are
PlayStation.
some of the best voice actors.
The technology used
Matt
in
Mercer and Liam O'Brien are legends.
like Die Hard Trilogy on PlayStation 1 was an amazing
I was 9 when John
Amazing
Lennon was
game.
killed.
thing.
Hello to you all.
Hello, Wildcat. But yeah, Die Hard Trilogy on PlayStation 1 was, and PlayStation 1 and Saturn, but it ran so much better on PlayStation 1, is a amazing frickin' game because it was designed with this engine. The engine that built the game was kind of simple 3D, but they used it in so many creative ways. Like the Die Hard 1 was set up as a kind of a third-person action game where you're climbing Nakatomi Plaza from basement to the top, kick-ass on the way. There you go. Die Hard 2...
That was the year my father passed away as well.
Die Hard 2 used the same engine, and it was a light gun game.
Just running around hungover through New York and Sam Jackson, etc., etc. Wish there was a sequel to Vengeance.
And then the Die Hard 3 thing was a time trial racing game where you gotta go around a drive and defuse the bombs, like boom, 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 around New York. It was crazy creativity on the one engine. And I remember...
It's a sad time to live. We are losing all the best actors.
Yeah. We should have been replacing them with, like, actors, but they've been getting people who look nice and don't really know how to act.
Will you get the new 2D Terminator 2 game? Looks great.
Is a new 2D Terminator 2?
You know they will make Die Hard 5.
Can I be John McClane? We can say that there is a clone and a cloning accident. Like, I don't care. I just want to be John McClane.
There already is a Die Hard 5.
Am I John McClane in it?
That would be awesome, lol. Are you fishing Japan?
Oh yeah, I'm in Japan. Got uh
They did make Die Hard 5, but they didn't, right? Wink wink. It has all the action scenes you expect in a T2 game. I am over Africa going for Legendary.
nice. I still
Remakes make me nervous.
gotta.
Just found out they're going to remake Starship Troopers.
Oh yeah.
Bet they make it unnecessarily politically relatable.
Well,
Sad face.
I'm sure that the remake of Starship
I found out
Troopers
today
is
that
going
Gary
to...
Oldman did video games. Blew my mind.
It's like the Starship Troopers remake. I'm feeling is likely going to be a Joker 2
I don't
situation.
watch movies anymore, they are too predictable, and I get bored fast.
I mean, that's...
Terminator vs. Alien.
I like watching older movies, and I like watching shitty movies, honestly. Wildcat, I review a lot of shitty movies, and it's because I find joy in it. I find joy in the ranting that comes out of it. It's very cathartic to me.
I swear to God, if it's a musical.
I don't think it's going to be that
Will
direction.
it be gritty or serious?
It's just, like, in the recent arguments
Same.
online about media literacy, Starship Troopers has been brought up like, you don't get it. The director intended for the humans to be the bad guys. It's like, well, then the director fucked up because he made all the humans pretty, and the bad guys were all hideous genocidal monsters who were clearly doing evil. And the humans were being heroic. Oh, but they dressed like Nazis when they did it. Like, yeah, but... Like, the thing is, like, the original book was penned by someone who was very conservative, and they were like, this is kind of my idea of, like, the future is... This would be, like, more of a utopian situation, but it's not so great, because we got this problem over here with the bugs attacking, let's go kick the bugs' asses.
Some
There we go.
underrated films, Creatures from 2004 is fun, and Saloon 2021 is great despite feeling like two films stapled together.
So Kubrick, they're like, okay, I don't like conservatives.
The humans were not
I don't
all
like,
pretty. Have we forgotten Carmen?
I don't
she
like
was
this.
a bigger villain than Sephiroth. There is something I miss about your newer videos. I miss the blurbs you had in text form at the end. I laughed my ass off so much, and rewatching still makes me smile.
Those are nice.
I will stay and watch a movie if my brother asks, but I usually get bored.
I mean, that's fair. You don't gotta watch a movie from me. Paul either way, I don't know things enough.
Kubrick? I think you mean Paul Van Verhoeven.
That guy with his person, director man, right guy, thing. You know what I mean. See, this is the part where I'd be issuing an apology video later, like, yeah, I fucked up again. Yeah, Verhoeven, he was like, I don't care for the conservinations. I'm not going to bother reading this book. I'm just going to work on satirizing that. And he still was working off of the base of the humans are heroes, the bugs are bad guys, and he didn't seem the need to change that. He just kicked it up a notch, but everyone loved it being kicked up a notch. And it's like, how could people still think the humans are the good guys here? It's like, because the bugs are evil and horrifying and genocidal. Like, you can't just say, but the humans are mean in some ways,
Phone
and people will
dies,
be
I
like,
return.
oh,
Remember the advice.
I guess I better
history.
side with the bugs. It's like, that doesn't work that way. Ah. Hello, Cranny. Hello. But, what was it? Brain, come on. But yeah, so that's been a big thing online with the media literacy crowd is arguing over Starship Troopers. So hearing there's a remake, it's just like, okay, they're just gonna work extra hard to make the humans out to be terrible and the bugs out to be good. That's gonna be the Starship Troopers remake.
Not to get political, Famous last Thanksgiving words. But with Helldivers 2 it came out the devs are going before the UN to say it was all a psyop test to see if they could get PPL to cheer. Fascism.
You see,
I had the impression the humans started the war on the bugs, and they did the asteroid strike to get backup.
yeah, that
Think
it
Gremlins
was
3 would get the same treatment?
the asteroid strike
Phone
was a
died.
big head
What's the
scratcher.
gear
Like,
slash?
did the bugs really do that, or are humans just starting the war? But it's like once everything's boots to the ground, and it's like it's a sea of horrifying monsters and they're doing horrible things. It's like, wow, I can't really feel too bad for him at this point. I got the number 2 spinner on the. Is it the number 2 spinner I got on this? I think I got the number 2 spinner on this. Or the 2 spinner? Let me check. Ah, that's not checking. Yeah, I got the 2-aught spinner. Yeah, it's just the thing with Helldivers 2 is like I haven't played it, but I've seen enough of it, and it's like it's clearly super over the top.
It is quite a unique series.
The humans are not necessarily good, and they're like for democracy, and it's like very ironically, but they're also fighting horrifying bugs, murderous robots. You know, it's just.
Where's the queen?
Yes, it's still very easy to side with the humans in this situation, even though they are clearly over the top, fanatical,
with size
crazy.
5 spoon.
They're still the lesser evil in this scenario. Tara, she decided to say fuck it and leave. It's just like that famous quote from Super Mario Brothers. I outrank you in this scenario. You know. Size 5 spoon. Got a size 3 spoon. And a 6 spoon.
You have the brook trout mish slash.
On a lure spinning rig.
They invaded their planet thinking bugs are non-intelligent, but it backfired. Got your well fixed.
No. Let's try the size 3 spoon. Hello, Tara. You okay? You want to come over here where the worm is?
Size 3 spoon? Last I heard there was no spoon. LOL.
I'm gonna end up in a diabetic coma when this is done. She left again. Where's the boat?
Still taste pickle?
A bit.
From experience, the berries won't cause that, even if you have diabetes. Okay, on my way to Japan to catch that legendary.
Nice, nice, nice.
Well, you didn't drop everything to pet her. What did you expect? You watched me and were like, how the fuck you cast that far? Pickle beer.
What the bugs? What the hell was that? Okay, we got something. It's not that big.
What happened to your thingy?
Oh, I died. Fucking piece of dick! Okay. Need a gold chummy chum chum chum.
You caught a fish.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but... Alright, let's go.
And in case weird typing occurs, I have a Molly cat watching my cursor on the screen of the laptop.
Okay, another silver. Oh, we're still getting things. We're getting fishy fish. We're getting XP. We're getting money. We're not just sitting here twiddling our thumbs with our thumb up our ass, which
It's
is...
chum salmon and brook trout here.
Well, I need both. I need a gold chum salmon with a spinning rig. I need a bronze brook trout.
Sounds like a group passing through.
Still silver, you son of a dick. Oh yeah, but I sliced myself open on some sheet metal. Was bleeding quite a while. Took several minutes to get it to stop. The deep cut still hurts. Fun. I was just trying to build a gazebo.
How far did you get?
Got the sides up, got the roof parts made, except for one, because one of the boards
Stitches?
that is absolutely necessary. Well, they didn't
It can
fucking
never
have
be
it.
easy for you, can it, Decker?
Like, they were supposed to come with two of those boards. They're like the innermost parts on the wide part of the roof sections. So you get to build two of those out, put one on either side, And so the innermost part has this one board that hook screw together with everything else, all the other boards and everything else, the sheet metal and all that fun stuff. But the innermost board, they only had one of them, and the roof section already has one like cross beam board there. So yes, it is supposed to come with another board to get these two sections to get on either side of the cross beam. And yeah, it only had one of those boards, so every other roof section could be made except one, because one plank was missing. So we got that plank, like, being sent to be able to finish everything up. If they had that, we could have kept the momentum going and probably could have got the thing done in a day, but that's not what happened. Number one, we stopped to have lunch, which slowed everything down. Then number two, immediately we found out, hey, this board's not here. And then we spent a while looking for the board, through all the boards, checking and double checking and triple checking and reorganizing all the boards we had. And checking the trash, checking the boxes everything came in, and double checking and triple checking and checking under them. Spent a lot of time looking for that board until it just came, like, it was like, it's just not here. It is just simply not fucking here. We don't have that board. So, yeah. And,
Can the board be recreated if you use a matching board as a template for Lowe's?
well, yes, but I'd have to get the right width, right thickness. Length could easily be, like, cut to. Then there's the 45-degree angles on either side of the board. It was like 49 inches with 45-degree angles upward, but the specific thickness and width, that would be a little bit more, like, want to start with a board that's already got that down.
I don't think I like this hard sweet tea either.
Well, crap. Is it better than the pickle beer, Poulter?
Yes.
Okay, well, little victories.
What are you drinking, Poulter?
Well, she asked me to get her some Angry Orchard, but they didn't have any. Like, it was kind of wiped out.
Why
at the
is life
store in a
hard
lot of-
decker?
it's just... Like, so they didn't have any Angry Orchard for Polty. So, as a joke, I was there like, I got you pickle beer. Polter does like pickle chips.
Literally hard sweet tea.
Yeah, it's just hard sweet tea. Is it not sweet enough? Is it not tea enough? Is it not hard enough? Like, what's the problem here?
Like Twisted Twister?
I didn't get twisted tea. Polter doesn't. Last I
It's
checked,
just weird.
Just weird. May I try?
Is it liquid enough? Yes.
But like, last I checked, Polter didn't care for twisted tea. Wasn't the biggest fan of Mike's Hard. It's just like if we're going for something like get Angry Orchard, but Angry Orchard wasn't available right now. So I saw this hard sweet tea, and I'm like, that sounds something like something she would like. Evidently, I was wrong.
Twisted tea is better.
Well, crap. I think twisted tea was the first thing I ever got tipsy over. Like, I was just sitting at home.
You can taste it.
Like, yeah, can you bring it? I'm fishing, Poulter. But yeah, twisted tea was the first thing.
I've always wondered if twisted tea is made similarly to Long Island tea.
I wouldn't say they are the same. Long Island tea is it's much stronger.
I like twisted tea extreme and that MMD or whatever it's called tea. Then the 211s come in.
I feel like a twisted tea is an alcoholic Snapple. Okay, so we got this T-Bird hard sweet tea. That's weird. The smell. It's just I expected more tea-ness.
Thank you, Poulter.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Yeah, that's... Oh. It's a bit hairy.
T-Bird from the Crow?
It's got, like... I don't know, it's got some of the same kind of tones you'd get out of a cocoa. Like, it's not like... It's not like the sour pickle, like, oh, God, God, but it doesn't taste right. Like, it doesn't taste like a tea. It's water with a little hint
Now,
of tea.
for this place, I actually stayed on the pyre.
And a bit
The
of...
fuck you drank in Maine?
A bit of, like, baker's chocolate kind of fuzziness. It's odd. I guess I got more alcohol to take down.
Interesting.
Like there's a definite bit of tea to it. Of course, that means it's not carbonated or anything. But yeah, it's like a tea with baker's chocolate. That's the combination I'm getting here. It's weird. Doesn't taste like a sweet tea. And that baker's chocolate hairiness to it just makes it not taste as much like a tea either, even though it is technically there. Damn. Now I feel bad, because I got this for Polter, and now it's like, okay, well that ain't no good. Okay, Polter, you could bring me the vodka and orange juice. I'll make you a screwdriver, okay?
I doubt she wants the pickles.
I'm not how to refer to the pickle. She
Do you feel like a bird?
She wanted to smell the pickle beer when I opened it, and I took a sip. Then she wanted to know like what I thought of how it tasted, and I was like, I poured a little bit in a shot glass for her to sip, and she was there like, ah! So she already knows she doesn't want the fucking pickle beer.
Poulter 29 Dobbs. I stayed on the pier and went for the chum salmon used spoons.
How are you supposed
Imagine
to
chasing down the chip challenge with the pickle beer.
Oh. That'd be like the worst day of one's life.
Cheers to Poulter.
Including all the childhood abuse.
Chip challenge?
Oh, that one chip challenge, the spicy chip. Hey, would you like to die? Not really.
I told you to go to the liquor store.
Yeah, but we already have vodka, Polte. It's in the freezer. Look.
Oh. The one that comes in a box with a single chip?
Yeah, that one. I might need to stop briefly to make Poulter a drink.
The video is still up on YouTube. I've seen the lollipop challenge. He didn't want to listen to me either. Now here we are, lol. It's entertaining. Putty please.
Right. Okay, guys. We are going to be making a little bit of the screwdriver. So, in the meantime, we're gonna have to take a slight couple of minutes away from the fish.
His face changed colors.
Yeah.
The chip challenge was entertaining. And torture.
But that doesn't mean
Terracam?
that doesn't mean that now Tara's all the way up on the bed over there, running off. So not much of a terror cam. So in the meantime, enjoy some beautiful, beautiful music about fishing.
Ride my pole to the land of the rising sun. Got to go to the lake, gonna have me some fun. Got my Sapporo and sake, man, feel like I already won. Drop your kimono, my waifu, babe, we've only just begun.
At 8 minutes, this song is perfect.
Oh boy, caught me a koi. Nihon no Mizomi just brings me joy. Been fishing for months, man, this is wild. All I had to do was go 6,000 miles. Hook goes in, fish comes out. Just makes me wanna get up and shout. My beautiful waifu brings me my beer. Otoko no hito ga sugoi is what I hear. Susa o torimasu, namabiru o nomimasu. Sakara ga takusan, sakana wa bangohan. Onna no hito ga aishimasu. America no ie wa sterimasu. Watashi wa Nihonjin wo narimasu. Ewe no tsuri.
Beautiful Whiffa brings him hard tea.
Wake up in my boat, sitting here in trash I float. Got my manga on my lap and my rod the line snapped. Looking at my summer hole, I see the trip to Japan was canceled, don't you know? So I take a sip of my beer, go back to sleep, to go back to the dream of every week. I'm back in Japan, rod in hand, the samurai they'll speak legends of across the land. Susa o torimasu, namabiru o nomimasu. Sakara ga takusan, sakana wa bangohan. Onna no hito ga aishimasu. America no ie wa sterimasu. Watashi wa Nihonjin wo narimasu. Ewe no tsuri.
Check out at Decker Shado. They are playing Call of the Wild. The Angler at https://twitch.tv/deckershado.
Ewe no tsuri.
I'm back. Hold on. Wait. No. Okay. Oh. All right. So, everyone good? Good. All right. Walter gave me the rest of her tea. It's not very good.
Cheers to Poulter. Having a good partner in your corner. Shit, That's what living is for.
It's just sad because it's like I got the pickle beer as a joke, yes, but man, is it bad. I got the T-bird because I was like, oh, there's something Poulter will like. No, no. It's funny because like I'm used to drinking beers where they're like it has chocolate tones, and it's like no, it doesn't. This time I'm like,
At
no,
Miss
that tastes like
Burpsalot
cocoa.
Poulter 29 love.
That tastes like raw cocoa in there somewhere. Why?
I've heard of chocolate beer.
Yeah, no, generally it doesn't actually taste like chocolate. It's like, would you guys please stop claiming your beer is chocolate? It's
I'm
not.
also crony, so you know.
Yeah, why? Hello.
Tara? But hell yeah. What's on her collar?
Oh, just her collar.
Decker for Tara.
That's her collar. It's just too big for her because she's a tiny kitty, and that part does like loop into the other part of her collar. But Tara, that's my Tara deck. Well, she's too small.
Like a saddle hitch.
And it just pops out. There goes my phone, too, dang it. Okay, well, this is fun. This is great. This is wonderful. Ow. Ah. Okay.
At Miss Burpsalot, I like this name better. Decker, I went to sleep CZZ.
Oh, she's
Just woke up. Did you get the ill?
Nope.
The joys of being owned by cats. Now I was on the dock here, went for chum salmon, got the gold nut, not diamond yet.
Boom. Yeah. I mean, it still turns the face. It's just like, it's not. At least it's not Pickles. At least it's not Pickles.
But it was all
Black
just a
Wolf
dream.
1979. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you for the subs at Black Wolf. Thank you.
What happens to the bad alcohol after stream?
Well,
Turn up a tune, then mang.
I'll take care of the
Hello,
T-bird.
Black Wolf.
It's not great, but it's not something that I'm like, oh, I can't drink this. The pickles are going to the uncle. He's a bit like me, I'd like to think. So I'm sure he'll try one himself. And I'm sure he'll take the other 4 and find various people in his circle to gift them to. And that'll take care of that.
Another very different stream, if you know what I mean.
It's a good thing I didn't do the IRL
The beer
fish in the
Ponzi
pond.
scheme? Laughing face.
It's a good thing I didn't do the IRL fishing at the pond. Because if I was out there with nothing but pickle beer, I'd have to spend a few minutes walking home and a few minutes walking back. I'd have to
Gotta
turn
love
on.
family 100 points.
I'd have to turn on the creepy couple song for a few times to deal with anything. Ugh. And then I'd always be coming back and I'd be like, hey, where's my fishing pole? And chat would be telling me, yeah, you had a bite while you were gone. It's in the lake now. I'm like, ah, dang it.
turn up some tunes, man. Been trying to help.
What? What?
It is a little quiet. That's good. Decker 4 Dobbs, Poulter 29 Dobbs. I might need more juice.
Is it a little strong?
We got tunes. All of us. Cheers, and an hour left now. Really gonna fish. Very acid, Tony.
Okay, little battery acid. Okay, I'll take care of that real fast.
Can't have that.
I'm back. Hold on. Wait. Just, okay. Had to grab a few things
Mama.
real fast. Okay. While I was at it, I figured, hey, all this beer is nice, but I could use some chips. But I also got some dip. You go with the chip. So I could dip the chip in the dip.
An eventful stream?
Kinda. Problem is, where do I put this? I don't have that much room. I mean, I do have room over here where Tara goes, but that's Tara's spot, and it's hot.
Can't go wrong with chips and dip.
still have Poulter's tea here. There we go. Ah.
Nice.
There we go. Have some Dean's French onion dip for that. Another silver. It's professional gaming right here. Oh yeah. Nothing like sour cream and onion with extra steps.
You're making me want chips and salsa.
Yeah, that happens. Now, I feel like
Hey,
Ruffles...
Space. This is for you. LOL grinning squinty face, face with tears of joy.
Gonna make me put my chips down.
Dang it. Now you two making me want to get chips.
Do you want me to tell you your future?
Ruffles, ripple, onion dip, etc. Thanks.
Nothing but silver. Okay. What do I got going? Got the number 3 spoon. Do I have any bigger spoons? No, I don't have any bigger spoons. Damn it. Okay, let's just go to a one-aught spinner.
Same fish.
Okay.
Shippy
Now the problem
dippy.
is, I'm all...
If I can help anyone, please help me redeem Decker Bucks. On me.
But that means I gotta get everything going. And Tara knocked down my book. Okay, here we go.
Let's get a reading.
And remember, it's still hard for me to shuffle like this. Or don't remember, it's actually like, it's not good if you just...
246.4k still.
It's not good if you try and be like, oh no, I can't do that right now
This
for
is
this,
for
that, or
Rush.
the other reason. It's always easy to find reasons not to do things.
Do you want me to tell you your future?
Okay, so first for Space Oddity, second for Rush.
Thank egg.
Okay, Space Oddity, we got for you, the Devil Inverted.
Do you want me to tell you your future?
Okay, who the hell was that? For what? Who? Mad Slash.
Wow. Anyone else? Mad.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Should have checked the number on it.
Ha.
I always forget to do that. Cast too slow? I'll cast your ass too slow. Alright. Reverse the devil indicates you feel trapped in a situation over which you think you have no control. You may believe your options are limited, or blame someone else for your problems. But if you're honest with yourself, you'll see your own ideas and fears are causing the problem. Be careful of a quick fix. You probably need to do some serious work, both inner and outer, to solve the issues and move to a better place. Okay. And it's some good advice right there. Good advice. You got some problems, but don't go for the quick fix there.
Sounds about right.
You gotta, like, anything promising a quick fix, it's not gonna be quick,
You'll
it's
be
not
honest,
gonna be a fix.
used all size spoons 5 and higher, but the secret is I actually threw pro performance first at the dock. Good luck on the readings and good at the moment.
Okay, so we got next one for Rush, I believe.
Yup, you.
Okay, and then...
Yup.
Okay. We have the Knight of Wands, also inverted. Got an invertation night going on tonight. The invertebrate Knight of Wands. When the Knight of Wands is reversed, a message or paperwork may be delayed, or an event postponed. If
Not
he
me,
represents
woo,
a
LOL.
real person, this card cautions that the message or the messenger may not be reliable. This includes social media. Check out those Facebook posts before you share them. That's the first time I read a tarot reading that referenced Facebook. Anyway. We had one more. Was it Mad Slasher? Hard time seeing anything. I got too much crap around. I got candy, I got beer, I got a
Awesome,
pickle beer
thanks.
can.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mad Slasher. Go. Alrighty. Nine of Pentacles, also inverted. We got just a straight line of inversion going on. Strange.
Those are some really cool looking cards.
The Nine of Pentacles reversed may mean you depend on someone else financially. Although your situation may be comfortable in the material sense, you feel trapped or bored. You'd like to get away, spread your wings, but responsibilities hold you back. Perhaps you don't feel satisfied with your success, or don't feel you deserve it. Okay, potato chips.
Nail on head. I think you deserve it. It's still neat to see the green screen through the beer bottles or the cards.
I just like any game that I can dick around this much in and still be able to play effectively. Maybe we could do a stream of Progress Quest one day.
Evening, everyone.
Hello, Alex McDermott. Hello, hello. Oh. I got some original potato chips and French onion dip. Having a happy, happy time. After all that dang pickle beer, I need something to get the pickle out.
Would you ever consider another editing stream?
It's an idea. Thing is, I have to be editing something.
Okay, now I'm going to the store to get some chips, lol.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I want hell of a good dip and some Lutz chips.
Lutz or Utz? I know Utz. I don't know Lutz.
Sorry, UTC.
Okay.
I'll take the cheaper off-brand chips, but the dip, hell yeah. Never heard of Ither.
Well, hell of a good dip is hell of a good. And Utz is, you can find that at Wawa pretty easily up north. God.
Where you from?
Well, from Vermont. I'm in Texas. I've been in Texas for like 20
Decker,
years.
what is this summer of going to be? Now on both sides, never mean to interrupt a reading. I was at the dock back there through some pro performance first. I am from BC, Canada, so that's why I never heard of them.
Ah, okay. Yeah, BC, that's out west, right?
Hell of a snuggles behind Lawson's and Fisher's, both gone now, in taste. Helava is a national brand. We have in Ohio. Yes. Vancouver? I am like 7-hour diver north of Vancouver.
Out there in the sticks in BC. I like it. I'm out there in
That
the sticks
gives me
in
a mental
Texas.
map image, thanks.
Whoa. I've been pulling my dip off my wheel and it almost fell down. Okay, that might be enough. That might be enough dip for one day. That's pretty large divot I just made in there.
Decker one day sees the Chipotle Tabasco, and then puts it on eggs next day like thank you, this is fucking good.
I still have to find the Chipotle Tabasco. I like Tabasco on eggs. I don't know the difference between regular Tabasco and Chipotle Tabasco. Well, if it's Chipotle like Chipotle the restaurant, I don't know. But if it's
Via
Chipotle like
nicknamed by
Chipotle
Nick Chicken
Chipotle,
is in BC.
I know.
I got grocery store prices from her during COVID. Like $7 for a pound of stick butter.
What? Yeah, nicknamed by Nick Chicken is in Vancouver grocery store.
Indianapolis.
What words are coming out, and I recognize the words, but I have not formed a coherent thought out of all this. What is happening?
Yes, prices are high here.
Okay, at least that's a sentence. Okay.
Chicken is my best friend.
What the?
Sorry.
Okay, I think after running that through my head a few times, I understand.
What price in Vancouver? I pay a little higher price where I live.
I'm in bumfuck Texas out in the sticks, so usually things like gas tend to be a lot cheaper where I'm at. But when they go high everywhere, they do go up here. It's just elsewhere people are like, God damn, this is at $5 a gallon, and I'm there looking at it like, God damn, it's at $3.50 a gallon. Where they're like, oh my god, that'd be amazing. I'm like, it was $1.75 the other day. It's nice to have like cheap ass gas. It's like the only thing we do have out here.
I am in the sticks as well, but the local fuel price is more than in town.
That's some bullshit right there.
The price of eggs is ridiculous. Face with rolling eyes.
Yeah,
Doc.
I was at the store.
Pro performance throw. Spoon 5 or higher. Max them all out and finish 2 missions. Just saying.
But I am a little dicky bag. Ever consider that crime? Ever consider Deck as a little dicky bag?
Well, I have been modded. LOL.
I was at the store today. I saw the egg prices. They were higher than normal, but it's still like out in the sticks out here. Egg prices tend to be kind of low.
We pay for fuel by the liter here, so we pay more for gas than you do.
Yeah. Liter, anywhere that sells fuel by the liter.
Just trying to help, no reason to be upset, man.
I remember back in 2005 visiting Finland.
We've gone down 50 cents for eggs, thankfully.
And seeing the fuel prices there in euros and understanding that it's euros per liter and being like, that's fucking pricey. Except for not except for, like, the diesel was still more.
I play in like 1.69 liter.
The diesel sold in Finland was still more than how locally, where I was in Pennsylvania, I'd see diesel prices. But I was interested in the fact that the diesel was cheaper than the unleaded. And it's that sent me down a rabbit hole. Find out that way
Gas
back
down
in the day,
street last night was $3.10 a gallon at Bell Stores / Marathon.
In America, diesel was cheaper than unleaded. But
in Vancouver is like $2 a liter.
Effectively, like sometime around like in the 70s-ish, when there was one of the first big pushs, like, hey, we're going to run out of fuel soon, so everything's getting really pricey. Mercedes released a diesel car, like saying, okay, well, you can get the cheap gas in your Mercedes. And effectively, the regulators looked at that and they were like, well, fuck, if they can afford a Mercedes, they can afford some more expensive gas, and diesel prices went up. And they've just stayed up, and now in America, since then, diesel is just fucking pricey. Like, diesel costs more than unleaded. You have the prices, they go regular, medium, high octane, and then diesel, and everything gets more expensive as you go.
I was 5 years old when my mom sent me to gas station for a pack of smokes with $5. Exactly.
Oof.
When I first started driving, gas was 89 cents a gallon. It was 2001. It doesn't seem like long ago.
It wasn't.
That's when cigs were like a little over $3.
Yeah, when I was young, I remember being hungry and starving and broke as a little kid.
But the police picked me up and brought me back to her lols.
And I knew that like I could get a Bazooka Joe bubblegum from the convenience store for 5 cents. That was in the 90s.
Rephrase 89 cents at full service Sunoco.
Oh, a
Are
full
you
service.
on Xbox or PlayStation, Decker?
Well, I'm playing this on Game Pass for PC, so I'm on PC, but I'm using the Xbox app. Now, I do have a PlayStation, but I almost never turn the damn thing on. I also almost never turn my Xbox on, but I do turn it on more frequently just because, Game Pass.
In the 70s, I was buying them for 0.01 the bubble gum.
But mostly, if I'm playing in the living room, I'm using my Steam Deck to stream my PC to the living room. I finally figured out how to get the half keyboard and mouse set up with the PC so that I could stream my PC games from my desktop to the living room.
Oh, okay, cool, smiling face with sunglasses.
And I can keep my mouse aim, which I really like. I was wondering about streaming some Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, because I've been playing that a bit recently. But, it's just your general weeb shit. Like, there's really nothing else to say about it. It's a janky as fuck third-person shooter that is insanely weeb. Like, we'll go for a bit of a hardly functional
So biking to store when I was 7 years old with
quest
50 cents was a GRT deal, lols.
to beat this boss, and then we'll stop for an hour and 20 minutes to listen to guys argue back and forth in Japanese, not actually progress the plot any, and then go on to our next janky dungeon. Like, it is so fucking weeb.
Ben Franklin had a candy aisle that had bins of penny candy. You took a brown bag and went down the aisle tossing in candy and then taking it to the cashier. You got Xbox, PlayStation, and a PC? Lucky.
I'm looking forward to the Switch, too. I'm like, what are they gonna do that's gonna change up gameplay a bit? Because that's the thing. Like, the fact that the Joy-Con is, like, practically confirmed that the Joy-Con 2 is going to work as a mouse is, like, awesome.
I play on PS5.
I did enjoy my time playing with PS5. It's just I never find
I
much
heard
of a reason
larger
to turn
screen
it on.
and smaller dock.
I got a PS5 because I was like, well, there's going to be things coming out for it that I'm going to want, and therefore I need to have the system to play it on. And that's where I'm like, Stellar Blade came out. And that's so far
I'm catching fish over here. Up to you.
my entire PS5 experience was waiting for Stellar Blade, playing Stellar Blade, and then I'm now waiting for the next thing.
Yes, that lady underscore night underscore of underscore sarcasm. I remember doing that as well.
Now, I did play, when I played Zenith, I mostly played that on PSVR 2. But I'm still really, really salty about PSVR 2 because Sony just did not support it. And, like, everything coming out for it is a Quest game that's also releasing on PSVR 2. I was like, but I already have a Quest, and I can play that wirelessly, wherever the hell I want. And the tracking's better. And it was frustrating, like, on Twitter, trying to talk about...
I was born in 1971.
I was born in 1983. Aha! I'm younger. These kids today. It was like, I was born in 1983, but I didn't actually join society and civilization until, like, 1990. So, it was an interesting little period of time. There's the talk about the Xbox Prime, or whatever the hell the next Xbox is going to be.
You are
like,
5 years older than my oldest daughter.
going to have the ability to just be a standalone PC and play Steam games. And it's like, well, that's interesting, but I already have a PC. what else is it going to do? Like, I can do a lot with my PC. I'm playing a fishing game with a wheel. It's not designed to do that, but I can do that because it's a PC.
I was born March the 1st, 1971. I was a young mama and I am a young grandma.
Now, I do like... My Xbox is... Like, when it comes to playing Forza Motorsports, I actually prefer playing that on my Xbox than my PC, simply because the load times are so much better on my Xbox. Now, my PC isn't the beefiest rig out there, but it's not a bad rig.
I was born in October.
But the load times, like, between when it comes to, like, compiling shaders, that's one thing. But even after it does that, it still takes a good beat before it loads from track to track. And on my Xbox, it loads from between the menus and the tracks like bum, 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 bum. And that got me thinking, like, maybe that's one of the reasons why I actually kind of enjoyed Starfield.
October
Like,
here.
Everyone complains about all the load times and load screens in Starfield, but I played it on my Xbox, and it's like, yeah, it had a lot of load screens, but they were over like that. But I'm thinking, like, if it was, like, Forza, for me, when I'm trying to play that on PC, versus when I try to play that on my Xbox, where on Xbox the load screens are over like that, but on my PC, even though it's not a bad rig, Forza, the load times just drag on and on. If it's like that for people playing Starfield on PC, yeah, I can understand why it's like, dear God, these fucking load screens. Because yes, it has a lot of load screens, but like I said, when I played it on my Xbox, the load screens were in and out. There we go, continuing on. But, you know, Starfield is its own whole thing where it's... You gotta make your own fun there. It's... With a lot of Bethesda games, if you just run off in a random direction, you'll find something that's going to be interesting and you can just go where your heart takes you. Try that shit in Starfield, you'll find fucking nothing. You're going to have to go through the menus. You're going to have to figure out what you want to do. Otherwise, you're not going to be doing shit. Which is boring. Because you can still run off in a certain direction. Nothing's stopping you except, like, after, like, an hour of running in one direction, then you hit the invisible wall and it's like, fuck you. It's like, well, okay. Okay, it doesn't take an hour, I don't think, but still.
And remember, don't listen to Crony. LOL JK. 30 minutes left.
Ah, shit, 30 minutes left. Fuck. You right. I started a little late, but damn. Damn. What kind of... What, match blend, you said? I don't think I have match blend. I have match blend.
Pro performance.
Fuck! Okay. Okay, never mind. Either way.
At the dock, though. LOL. What are you fishing for, lols?
The brook trout. Or the chum salmon. Either way. Gold chum salmon or the bronze rank or higher brook trout. I ain't found shit.
Hi, I'm Dicker Shadow, the internet personality with the most flair.
It's right.
No more help, sir. I done tried. I miss you, man. Are you not going to buy Pickle beer again?
No, hell no. No. No, also, Stalicus, we're not joking about the pickle beer. I drank a can of this shit. Sour pickle beer. It's like drinking sour pickle juice. It was terrible. would not recommend unless you are really into drinking pickle juice. Then you maybe you'll
Chum
love
3
it.
spoon Brook 6 spinner.
Do I even have a number 3 spoon?
Bro, NGL as a recovering alcoholic, I would drink that so fast. Do you play pickleball?
What the hell is pickle? I've never heard of pickle.
Pickle juice is like best hangover cure.
Shit, so the beer
Okay, I won't
cures
help
its own
anymore,
hangover?
O'Neill.
The beer cures its own hangover. Is that what we're getting at here?
Pickle beer should not exist. Only in a wartime situation, then it's like fuck it.
Even then, I'd rather just
So
deal
I've
with
heard.
the war.
I never stopped drinking long enough to get a hangover.
Oh. This is a great value. Whoa, almost threw my chips on the
Ever been
floor.
fishing in the ocean /bay/sea anywhere, Decker? Pickles are the best.
No, I've never done any kind of deep sea or any major fishing, honestly. Like, the only fishing I've ever done in real life is once at camp.
Walmart chips.
Yep. Once at camp, with a little bamboo rod. Caught a couple fish right on this little shitty pier they had. Fish were right there. It was like, bloop, bloop,
Google
catch fish, throw
pickleball.
it back. Put a worm on. Bloop, bloop. Caught a fish. Throw it back.
How was the
put
tea?
worm on. Bloop, bloop. And
Also,
it-
go into the kitchen to check on the salsa. Leave with a bowl full of pineapple jello.
the tea is...
They always make these lake fishing games. Your best catch in a lake is the size of the fish that's too small you gotta throw back in the bay/ocean areas. What flavored chips are you eating? Nails LOL. Don't need pickle beer.
Oh, I got original chips, but I also got some Dean's French onion dip, which is fantastic. Not as good as hell of a good, but it's still good. Like, it's not bad. It's not
He
a
has
bad-
potato flavored chips and pickle flavored beer. We have a Dean's production locally.
Oh, that's a lot of dip in my belly.
Dean's and the Ruffles ripple, that's heaven.
Oh yeah, Ruffles are great. Get them chip. That's still a silver, you ass. Okay.
How was the pearl to tea?
The
We used to have superiors. I think Dean's bought them out.
this T-bird, it was weird. Still just, it's this weird baking chocolate.
Been
flavor
forever
to
since
it.
caught this legendary in Japan. I forgot what to use for M. No gold for you, LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, Decker, I know you got your own life and stuff going on, but I must say it for all of us. Miss your YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, I do too. I've gotten better at trying to balance that recently, but I also end up. I mean, you weren't here earlier, Stalicus, but I slashed my finger open this weekend. Been having a lot of fun, a lot of great, wonderful times lately. But yeah, it's just it's life being life. But
You are on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I review movies, or I try to. I've been doing that for 12 years.
Lays are countrywide, but I'm from Chicago. We also had Jays.
I don't know a J. I can't remember J. I've been to Chicago once when I was on.
Oh, I see, all right.
Penny Jones.
If you haven't seen Decker's movie reviews, you are missing out, cat.
I gotta get back into the grind and the
I
cadence.
miss your YouTube reviews.
Yeah. Like I got the projects I'm working on, but it's like the YouTube reviews are my bread and butter and my main source of income. So I really need to fucking do that. So, it's like
I had to stop watching him do reviews before bed. Bro would start making me crack up so hard I couldn't fall asleep. Lols, maybe my brother seen them. I don't watch the movie reviews, to be honest.
I just have fun, just watch a movie and have the thoughts I have. It is what it be. Okay, that's Dobby on the bed now.
Sacrilege.
That's not Tara, that's Dobby over there. He's just Dobby. Dobby.
All the old
You're just
reviews
gonna-
are
you're just
there
gonna
like
wash
comfort
yourself
food.
right there.
When the next one happens, it happens.
He's not paying attention to me at all. He's just busy
Decker
cleaning
4
his
doubts.
fur. I don't give. He like that. Now I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow just because it's been tough lately, but I want to. I know I definitely want to stream Thursday, but Thursday's usually Thursday.
Percent 100.
But
Spare homie
I'm going to
doesn't
be getting
matter.
my headset cable back
summer
in,
of-
so I want to get back
I
to
agree.
VR trucking.
The videos are comedic gold.
But the funny thing is,
Wild
like,
Kitten cat dance, wild kitten cat dance, wild kitten cat dance.
when I was playing on PSVR 2, most of what I played was Zenith, which was a
Man, if Mila
PCVR.
Jovovich and her husband Paul W.S. Anderson ruin one more game movie, I'm gonna send around a petition to revoke their citizenship.
I mean, I understand. I understand. Okay, so I had my. Alright. So here's where I stand. I had one pickle beer. I had a T-Bird. And I've had 2 Younglings. Now I have another
20
Youngling right
minutes
here.
I take my fishing seriously, lol JK.
So do I stop drinking and just fish?
Youngling is beer made near me, laughing face. Doesn't stop movable. That's some Pennsylvania beer.
They didn't have Youngling in Texas until they opened a brewery in Texas.
Young bird pickles. If you stop drinking them, I have to start drinking.
Well, okay, I gotta watch out for people's health now. Ooh, here we go.
The internet personally with the best hair, okay hand.
Man, I am. This is not. I'm the healthiest man in Chicago right now.
No making me snort jello please space.
Maybe. Anything to get that damn taste of pickle out of me. Man, it's just hanging on.
LOL.
But the seafood noodle.
Edibles.
What's it? Seafood noodle. The seafood noodles. Do I have these today or tomorrow on stream? What do I do with them?
I'll give Decker this credit, you all should too. He's actually listened to me for over an hour going off on random shit, and still we laugh. Not blocked. That's a homie there. Put some beer and Old Bay in them. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Eat more pickles.
Ah.
Save your noodles for a clean palate, not one disturbed by pickles. The noodles might stir things up down there. Shrimp ramen with beer and Old Bay is really good.
This is the American version of the Japanese seafood.
You ever hard fried pickles?
When I was in Japan, I got the actual Japanese seafood cup noodles. I've had the American version.
You only
of the
have
Japanese
15 minutes
seafood.
anyway.
True, but I mean, it takes like I just gotta boil some water, throw it in here, wait 3 minutes, and then there we go. I'm saying, when I went to Japan, I had, like, when Creepy and I were in the internet cafe, they had the seafood cup noodles there. And I got that. I got the hot water. I put that in there and waited 3
Why are
minutes.
people trying so hard to push him out of the door?
Push door? Ever had fried pickles? No, or did I? I might have. God, I know, like, I think Poulter really likes fried pickles, and in a certain place we had them. But did I have them fresh, or did I
I'd
have
love
them
if
as
he streamed
leftovers?
past 11.
I think Poulter would like me to call this at the proper time so that we can hang out, like, post-stream. And
I want to go to Japan to get myself a new rice maker.
just got to be sure when you come back and you hit American Customs, and they're like, did you bring anything back? He's just like, no, sir.
It's
And
only
just-
7:44 p.m. here.
just, there you go.
People used to pay me to make ramen and this lemon drink on the side as a kid. Don't remember how I did it, but I was paid. My last rice maker dumped me 3 weeks ago. Have you forgiven him?
Have I for...
I want to visit Japan, but I'm allergic to seafood. Is it worth the trip?
I'd say there's still plenty to enjoy in Japan, but there is, like, if you are buying local and getting, like, local snacks, local food, seafood is a major staple in the Japanese diet. Snacks and treats and most foods they're gonna have seafood in it, so you're gonna have to be extra careful about that.
Don't go during Gold Week.
Oh yeah, that too.
Lady going economy class to Japan, first class to heaven.
But, yeah. Like, I remember, like, getting certain onigiri in Japan, and it was, I couldn't read the labels at the time. I didn't know what was in it, but most of the time it was fish. Getting some not shrimp, like, squid jerky, effectively. It's just squid. It's just a dry squid. Enjoy it. Chew on it. There you go. There's your snack today.
Try the dock with Pro Performance. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I don't got Pro Performance in my pocket, Crowny. I gotta go to the store.
I'd go nuts going economy. Not enough room for me to feel comfortable. One thing about COVID that was helpful. Social distancing.
I've never flown anything but
OMG,
economy.
this last legendary. Don't like me, I don't know how to fish for it. Squid jerky sounds pretty dope, NGL.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It's just like it's really chewy. Okay, that's like
Someone
a plus
chip in
and a
and let's
minus.
order Decker some dinner. I've never flown Decker.
Oh. Oh, we got fish. We got fish.
Are you
right
going
now.
to cross over with Creepy again?
I don't know. It's been a long, long time. Caught that in 4 seconds. Yeah, see, we're fast fishermen right here.
I went to Indonesia and ate like a king with my money and all the fresh seafood. King crab by the pound without the shell.
Yeah, we just like Japan was a hard time for all. It was Gold Week is expensive, let me tell you. And Google is not a planner. Google lies. Google is full of shit. Do not trust Google. Get your reservations. That's what you need.
Would you rather us to watch from YouTube or Twitch?
Yeah, whatever is more comfortable for you. That's why I stream to both. Like,
I think your boat would be full by now. Watch from both, give him double revenue.
I mean, there's that. But, yeah.
My sister and her husband went to Vegas and bought a 30-pack of bud, and they did not get drunk here in Canada. They get a 18-pack and they half-cut lols. Cool smiling face with sunglasses.
Interesting.
You are all making me drool. I didn't develop this allergy until I was 22 and I had a reaction with shrimp. Before that I'd been eating it a lot. Finally figured out about the seafood allergy about 6 years later.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's like,
I'm on YouTube.
that's like, the Mimic. She used to have, like, fried shrimp and such all the time, but more recently developed an allergy, and it's like, God damn!
I just don't like seafood. I only eat salmon and trout. I chat on YouTube, watch on Twitch. I miss crab rangoon and buttered lobster the most. Calamari is good. Just go see your buddies, buy Pro Performance, and fish off the dock. It'll curse me, it's okay. Y'all making me hungry now. Can you see Mir for a minute?
Right. Let's... The buddies. Let's have the song for the buddies.
He's on his way.
I can't believe it. I could finally go on a contest for a fishing vacation in Hokkaido. Never thought it happened to Fishin' Place, Japan, and I don't even remember entering that drawing. But it's all
Decker's
good.
such a good
I'm here for
boyfriend.
while. Greeting me is a beautiful older woman with a smile. The morning sun peeks over the mountain tops as she
Birthday
extends her hand
95.
and says, Konnichiwa, on Italy, it's just for me. Waters of Japan, as far as I can see, but there's
See
something
Mir
about this
LOL.
bothering me. I keep hearing rustling around the trees, and there's something off when they're talking to me. Ulterior motives whispered secretly. Oh, it's probably nothing, no reason to be overthinking all this hospitality. Oh, honey, who is that? I hear from the other room. It's the angler. She responds. I told you
At
he'd be here
Mojave
soon.
Paladin,
The
he
early
says
bird
Thai.
gets the worm. He calls back in response. I don't know what he means by that. I'm just following the prompt. She smiles at me and hands me a pamphlet.
Welcome
I'm worried
aboard the
about
community.
But luck is with me this fine day. It's written in perfect English. Go to the rake and catch a fish. She tells me full of cheer and don't come back until you do. She whispers in my ear.
Nerav 3 Dance Lilita 1 Dumpa Chipolter 29 Catre Polter 29 Yezwe Esrikiskus Sis and 3 Dance.
It's just for me. Waters of Japan, as far as I can
Spacio
see.
18
There's
Pepe
something
Dance.
about this bothering me. I keep hearing rustling around the trees, and there's something off when they're talking to me. Ulterior motives whispered secretly. Oh, it's probably nothing.
Decker is a
reason to
stinky
be
asylum
overthinking
loving
all this
sicko squinty face with
hospitality.
them.
Sitting here, drinking beer.
Decker for dance.
God, I can't believe how clear the waters are from front to rear. But as I stare, I spill my beer.
Dino
Oh,
dance.
crap, I say as I lean down, pick the bottle up right off the ground. But as I rise to throw it away, another beer is waiting already. Now I don't remember opening two, but I probably forgot it. Been drinking a few before I could sip though. I can't believe it, a bite, and this little fish can sure put up a fight. I spilled the next as I flail to the side and catch this fish all loaded with pride. But I could have sworn I heard something from the bushes, barely audible, like someone whispering curses. Nihon Nitori, it's just for me. Waters of Japan as far as I can see. But there's something about this bothering me. I keep hearing rustling around the trees, and there's something off when they're talking to me. Ulterior motives whispered secretly. Oh, it's probably nothing, no reason to be overthinking all this hospitality. I bring back my fish to the woman inside. She looks in shock, says what a surprise. With a heart full of joy, I weigh it in, while her husband inside says, I told you it was something. Now I'm scratching my head, don't know how he knew, but she interjects, how about an extra large helping of fugu? Now that's so sweet, I appreciate it so much, but I'll have to refuse. I had a big lunch. Her smile fades to sadness or mild frustration, but I suddenly hear her husband call from the station. We have another challenge for your special fishing trip. Fish while delivering mail. Okay son, let her rip.
Waters of Japan as far as I can see. Besides the menus and being a good partner. Speaking of which, creepy couple pro performance. Gotta help if I've done it already. Rock out, rock out, rock out, rock out.
Stop, knock on the door. There's no answer. I'm sure the owner's just sleeping, or maybe it works, so I'll drop off their mail before doing more. Fishing alone.
I want to get the black sulfur eggs in Japan one day.
I haven't heard of the black sulfur. Not that I can remember.
Before the night, but hold up, the husband is calling you now. I see you got a good one there. I'm very proud. Before I can ask him just how he knew, you better go to the next rake and mail too. The package was simple, no one home again, but this fish is different.
Oops, I forgot to hit the like button. Thumbs up. I just hit its smiling face with sunglasses. I've heard the name, but I've forgotten the flavor profile.
Is it any worse than the pickle beer? Can't be any worse than the pickle beer.
It's just for me. Waters of Japan as far as I can see, but there's something about this bothering me. I keep hearing rustling around the trees, and there's something off when they're talking to me. Ulterior motives whisper secretly. Yo, it's probably nothing, no reason to be.
Not can't be.
Overthinking all this hospitality. It's so cold. The stars are so bright.
We have 5 minutes, or we going extra? I can't recall. It was a travel channel that had it, and that was prior to 2015.
Adrenaline fills my veins. Grab my pole, take the reins. All this sitting driving me insane, but I have to fight through the pain. Little to the left, little to the right. Did I just bump into something? No big deal. One fish for the night. It's barely large enough to match what they asked for. I walk it back to the shop. The old woman's waiting at the door. It's 3 in the morning, but I guess she couldn't sleep. She looks at the fish, looks at me, and says, "Neat." I hear her husband yawning from the.
Does the wheel work like how I would think? Overtime,
Probably
Dexter.
not. The shifter is the right analog stick. The accelerator is the right trigger. The clutch is the left trigger. It's right bumper, left bumper. Left and right on the left analog stick. And I got a plus and minus down here, which is forward and back on the left analog stick. And then we just got a D-pad ADXY. Start, select, left stick button, right stick button. Boom, 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 boom.
It's way worse. It makes the pickle beer taste like fine wine. Did you just get too good or something?
It's actually not hard to fish with a wheel.
Does it have force feedback?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Hey, Google.
This is a G923, so it has the true force. So it'll vibrate if you're driving over, like. Like when I'm playing American Truck Simulator and I end up going
Dang,
off.
wish I could talk to
It's-
PTL on the screen. I want to tell the person next to me use Minnow to catch the legendary. He is still using a popper. Nice. Another hell of a show, Decker. Clapping hands. Keep up the good work, brother. Clapping hands.
I gotta get ready for the next state that releases an American Truck Simulator. That's where I'm.
I
looking
know
forward
that
to.
feeling.
Yeah.
Black eggs of Owakadani. Hackney
Okay,
feasting on
Karate.
boiled eggs in The Valley of Hell. Abby Rodriguez by Abby Rodriguez. Community writer. Owakadani is an active volcanic valley in the famed Hakone region west of Tokyo. It's known to locals as Jigokadani, the Valley of Hell, and is famous for its black eggs, which are boiled in the sulfurous waters to give the egg shells a distinctive color.
Oh. Neat.
Black eggs, you say? Don't worry, they are regular chicken eggs. The albumin and other parts of the egg still look the same as a traditional boiled egg, but it's the manner in which they are boiled that makes them a little bit special. These eggs are cooked in natural spring water for 60 minutes at a temperature of 80 degrees Celsius. They are then steamed at 100 degrees for 15 minutes in steel baskets. That's the place. Damn, you type quick.
I'm pretty sure that was a copy paste from Wikipedia. Oh.
Nah, it was Google.
Okay, same thing. Only 3, it's just for me. Wars of Japan, as far as I can see.
GG. https://en.japantravel.com/kanogawa/black eggs of Owakadani Hakone/1052. I'm sure the sulfur makes it good for people to breathe around it.
Yeah. Well, we caught some fish. We didn't progress any of our quests, but
I swear today's information source is full of misinformation.
most likely. Because when you hear someone tell you, hey, remember to not do your own research, you know that you're being lied to.
I trust that one. Legit website.
That's...
No gold for you today.
no gold.
Expound at Space Oddity 42.
No brook trout either. Just a little joyride.
They only have so many eggs each day, and you have to hike a long way to get them eggs.
I do love me a nice little joyride with the wheel. Feels good in this game. Just because the normal controls are so terrible for the vehicles, just being able to actually go around with some semblance of control feels nice.
Nice driving. I do like me a good mountain egg. Drunk driving.
Technically, but
I tried helping my slightly tipsy pickle beer drinking buddy there just go back to the store, and he's like, fuck that. Fear be real.
hey, I don't trust these guys. They're probably going to be like, hey, this motherfucker here is...
I ran across a YouTube video blogger that traveled on the Twilight Express today. The package was only $43,000 to have their own suite on the train.
How's that only? What? It's more than I make in a year.
My God.
It's a big lake right here, though. It's a nice lake. It's a
Like
big
a
one.
permanent suite? It's the most elite Japanese train there is.
Still! Is that effectively the price of a ticket?
4 days in the suite.
Oh, for 4 days! Oh, boy!
Cool bayo. And still hit an exploding bus, laughing face. And still hit an exploding bussy, laughing face.
Big Black Daddy, what the heck going on here? Yeah, I think that's about as far as this lake goeth. Oh, turn this around.
Daddy, you missed the pickle beer. For
Oh.
once I saw you on YouTube before Twitch, lol.
Oh yeah,
You do
Thick
get
Black
an
Daddy.
achievement for driving
I'm
the
not
boat
joking
so
about the
far
pickle beer.
overall.
Would you
Fuck
like some pickle beer?
Steering wheel.
Because I'm not gonna drink any more of this
Good
shit.
afternoon,
Would
Mr.
you like-
Shado. I hope you're catching some gut-ins. I turned 21 today.
Oh, happy birthday, Chaka. Happy birthday.
250 engine. Everything was included, including a 3,700 bottle of alcohol. The heck? That sounds awesome.
It tastes like drinking pickle juice, and they do mean sour. It is very sour, and it tastes like pickle juice. I don't like it. You want it? Come on down. You can have the rest. I have 5 cans left. They have it at Walmart. I don't know. Like, you probably don't have to come all the way down here to get it, but goddamn.
You need some more gas, fuel pump.
What's this? We got another pier down here?
Is it better than non-pickle alcohol taste? Cronies here, grab your pickle. Stay there, I'll take the wheel. Did your eyebrows clench to your goatee? LUL.
Okay, I think
Why
this is
buy
a good
pickle
place to
beer
stop.
from Walmart of all places?
Is that Walmart's the place I have to buy anything in this town, and they had pickle beer there, and I was like, that'll be fun. I was wrong. I was wrong on so many levels. But I also got Yangling.
The creator for the train adventure was Trek Trendy.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video beer. Thank you
I
for joining.
never heard of pickle beer.
I have an Shadow,
Who would
and
try it?
remember,
Well, I caught all the legendaries. This lady needs to head to bed.
Pickle.
I have something to do in the morning. Go to the shop and happily greet them.
Let's-
Pro performance.
we gotta. I
Pickle
can't.
beer
I'm
sounds
not
more like
gonna.
a
I'm
mall
not gonna
type
mess with
thing.
those crazy bastards at the shop.
Questioning
I'm gonna
life
raid
decisions.
out.
LOL.
I'm gonna raid out. Let's see
IMA.
who we have to raid to. Okay. Alright, we have options. We got Nero playing some Super Smash Ultimate. We've got Devi Tuber doing an Art Flicks and Chill.
Thanks. Peace out.
So
Another hell of a stream, Decker. Keep up the
and
good
we've got
work.
Grace Tendo playing American Truck
Night, night, all.
Simulator. I have never seen that.
I'll be twitching. Don't
Honestly,
say my name.
just seeing that, we're gonna have to raid Grace Tendo.
Night, friends. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, man. Enjoy the night.
We're gonna have to raid Grace Tendo over here. She's trucking. We gotta support the truckers.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night. Enjoy some trucking with Grace
Meanie
Tendo.
all.
She doesn't do it in VR, but hey, on the plus side, you can watch it without throwing up. Later. Or you can throw up later. Either way.
It's been a while since I have visited Gracitendo. Gotta love a good raid.